Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
That's really creepy. I mean, he's essentially saying, you will be dead! But, I mean, like, that's rude and terrible, but I guess he doesn't care. I'd kind of like to stab him in the throat. And I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I'd really like to stab him in the throat. Really like to stab him in the throat. Can we have another chat? Probably not, right? Of course not. Alright, let's go get on the Animus. There might have been some emails or something I missed. I just thought about it, but whenever I went into that room and I was expected to lie down, I probably could have come back out and kept looking at emails.
Lie down on the Animus.
Jesus, okay! So I might have missed a few emails there. I apologize. I'm not sure. Back into the Animus we go. Supposedly for the last time. And then I'll be dead. Continue.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the Master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the Master, for he has led us to the light.
Well, that's not weird at all. Okay, so I'm back in Masyaf, and things are a little weird. Is everyone this brainwashed?
He is the light. He is the way.
Okay, there's some extremely weird stuff going on. We gotta get up there, man. Things are coming to a head. Things are getting really weird. Where do we go? Up this way?
The world will be cleansed.
What the heck? Everyone is a little strange. Not to mention, like, what the crap is up with the weather? I'm reaching checkpoints. That's something. Oh God. Hi. How's it going? Is everyone cool? Alright, just gonna walk. Oh God. Oh God. Are these fellow assassins? Yeah, I think so. Not really expecting that. Oh God. But I can take him out, no problem. One down. Oh God. And they're probably gonna make me kill them. It's probably not a situation where I can just stop locking on and then run. They're probably gonna make me kill everyone, so I might as well take them out. Plus, I've already killed half of them, so it shouldn't be too bad. Get out of here. Either way, they seem a little easier than what I had to deal with last episode, so I can't complain too much. Hit them while he's down. Gotcha. Okay. Oh my God. What? What the piss is going on? This is... Okay, now there are like 50 guys to kill. Good. Great. Was not expecting that, but I could deal. I could do it. No problem. I just need... Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm pretty sure one of them just jumped off the cliff. I don't know if you guys saw that in the background. But we were so close to the cliff, like someone tried to like come at me and ended up jumping off the cliff. Gotcha. Hit them always down. Take them one at a time. Stab. Whew. God. Wait, what happened? Where'd everybody go?
Altair! Up here!
What are you guys doing up there? I don't know, but I gotta go see my friends. It seems like they're the only friends I have left.
To arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations.
What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls, then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
See you later. Good luck. Gentle push to both of you. To both of you. To both of us. And also your men, too, I guess. Al-Mualim has gone insane. And it's hard to tell what's about to happen. What was that? This seems bad. This seems not good. This is one of the creepiest endings for any game I think I've ever seen.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Can I not even get in there? Maybe I can just gentle push my way through this crowd. Yeah, the one skill that I've talked about the entire LP but never actually used for its intended purpose. The gentle push. And that was what truly saved us all. Where are you? You're not here. You're somewhere in the back. The area that we've never been before. Well, this is getting interesting, isn't it? Huh. Fine. No problem. I'm prepared for just such an occasion.
No! What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof
Proof of what?
that nothing is true and everything is permitted. Come, destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
It's everyone I've already killed! All at once, which seems very difficult. Quite an interesting boss battle, I have to add, but doggone, that's not what I wanted to deal with right now, because that's pretty hard. That's going to be pretty difficult to deal with, because these guys are powerful, and it's all of them at one time. Ugh! There we go. Just got to stay on my toes, and everything will be fine. No, grab break. Holy crap, what is going on? Keep moving. Careful. Gotcha! Piece of crap. No, you don't! Wait a minute. These aren't the actual men. I'm killing them with no problem whatsoever. Who wants some of this? Okay. You want some! Last but not least. Good night. Is that all you got?
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
Oh my god. Oh, piss. That's not good. That's very bad. Oh my god. And I bet these are harder than any Templar I've ever had to fight. Oh, piss.
you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Ah, and now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student.
Oh, God! Here goes something. No, you don't. No, you don't, old man.
Blind,
Where'd you go?
Altair. Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
Where are you? What's going on? Hey, a flag. I don't understand. The door's still closed. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. But I can go this way. No, you don't.
My blade ceased for me, Amuala. It cuts through the dark.
Ugh! He keeps moving around. This is the most ridiculous battle I think I've ever seen. There he is. No, you don't. Ugh. Gotcha! Now where are you at? Up here? No. Down in the corner again. You can run, but you cannot hide. Gotcha! He doesn't have my mind this time. He's crying out somewhere. Oh, there he is. What's up, bro? How's it going? Where you at? Behind me? Oh, God. Careful. No, grab break. You taught me that, ironically. Funniest thing. Oh, okay. Pretty good hit, pretty good hit. Can you match this?
Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Destroy
What?
it! Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't.
We've got it.
I'm back.
What the hell was that?
Well,
We've got the map.
how many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that?
What? Buh? Okay, first things first. That was weird. Oh, whoa, that was weird. Can I use the computers again, since I probably missed some stuff? Or is that even relevant anymore? Probably not even relevant. No. Let's use my Eagle Vision. Now I can see the strange symbols on the ground. So these are the things that I have been seeing the entire time. What am I even looking at? It looks like this one over here is a message. See if I can turn around and read it from right here. 12/21/2012. Oh, that's the Mayans thing. Huh, it seems a little funny playing this in 2013. What does this say? How do I read this? I have no idea. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. This is really creepy. And also really weird. Yona Goonie? Is that what that says? Yona Goonie. See if we can go over here and find out anything else. I don't think there's anything in my room. There's just more and more puzzles. Why can I suddenly see this? It must have been the illusionary object. Mori M. knows. It's a puzzle. The only other place I can think of that I should probably go look besides up there, and it doesn't look like there's anything written up there, is possibly in my room. And I kind of doubt there's anything in there either. Oh, wait.
Oh my god. Looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Dear God. That's it! That's Assassin's Creed. It's kind of a weird ending. I had heard a few things through the grapevine about how people generally didn't like the ending to Assassin's Creed 1. I think I'm okay with it. I think maybe people wanted a situation where, they get to see Desmond escaping, get to see Desmond get out of it, or at least have a little more closure, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with what I played. It was a fantastic game. There's a lot of people that say that, the second game is better than the first. I don't doubt that. But what I played, I really, really enjoyed. I got a lot out of that game. I thought it was very entertaining. I thought the gameplay was really, really great. I'm looking forward to the improvements that they make in the second game over the first game, though. But that was great. The music was great. The voice acting was... It was great. There's a lot of people that have a problem with Altair's voice, but I think that his voice is purposely like that, just for the fact that it's Desmond as Altair. That's the impression I got, and I think that's why him not sounding, Middle Eastern never bothered me. That's why it never really affected, my decision of whether the voice acting was good or not. But I had a blast. There was a lot of repetitive stuff as far as having to do the saving the citizens and the viewpoints, but overall, I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I'm curious to know what happens next. If I'm not mistaken, Assassin's Creed 2 actually follows a different person. It actually follows a character, I believe, that's named Ezio. Keep in mind, I don't know a whole lot about the Assassin's Creed series, just, what I've heard here and there. So, maybe it takes place in the same place? Obviously, Desmond was not the first person there, and apparently the only way that messages could be spread across to different people was writing them in blood, which is why all the people that came before Desmond as part of this Animus program had written their information in blood. Interesting. But like I said, fantastic game, absolutely loved it, thought it was fantastic, and I think the biggest travesty here is the fact that I'm only now getting around to it. There's a lot of games that I do blind that after I've done them, I've really enjoyed them. Uncharted, fantastic game, fantastic series. I've played the first two now, and they were, awesome. And I also did God of War blind, and I loved it. Because they're all AAA games. They've all been highly rated, and for good reason. And Assassin's Creed is the same way. I am really looking forward to playing Assassin's Creed 2. Now, that being said, a lot of people want to know after a game in the series ends, when is the next game in the series coming? We generally wait a while. Usually we wait about a year. That's how much time we put between series releases for, like, the Donkey Kong Country games. That's how much time we've put between Uncharted. So I don't doubt that we will at some point do Assassin's Creed 2. But I have a feeling it'll probably be about a year. So you can look forward to that. Probably about this time next year. But I'm glad I did it. And interesting enough, I actually was not... this game was on my list to do eventually, but I was... the only reason I got around to doing it now is because Eco was not ready. Sadly, Eco was still not ready, and there's going to have to be another LP before Eco. But Eco wasn't ready, which is why I jumped into Assassin's Creed. It was funny, though, because I did Assassin's Creed so I could do it quickly and easily, so I would have time to work on other things. And Assassin's Creed ended up, especially near the end, taking more time to create an episode than Skyrim. It generally takes me like 70 minutes to make an episode of Skyrim for recording-wise, and it was taking me closer to 80 or 90 to do an episode of Assassin's Creed just because there were so many viewpoints and save citizen missions. But it was worth it. It really was. I had a blast. I thought this game was a ton of fun. Can't wait to see what's in store for the second one. A lot of people in the comments have said that the third game, it was good, but it was kind of like the first one, where it was all right, but it doesn't compare to the second title. Apparently people are really, really big fans of the second title. And if you've watched this LP and you've really enjoyed it and you want to know what happens in the second game immediately, right now there's a deal going on Xbox Live where if you have an Xbox Live Gold account, you get Assassin's Creed 2 for free. So as long as you have the account, you actually just get the game for free, which is pretty neat. I mean, it's an older title, which explains why they're doing it, but it's still pretty interesting. So if you want to play the game for free, all you need is an Xbox Live Gold account, and you can actually play it now. But I'm excited. I don't know what's new. I've actually talked to someone who said that they got rid of the Save Citizens missions in it. There's still viewpoints, but everything just flows a lot more beautifully. Things just make a lot more sense as far as the gameplay is concerned. So I don't know. I don't know when exactly we're going to get around to it, but I am excited for it. Otherwise, on the channel, Zelda is just about finished up, if it's not already. In fact, by the time you guys get this video, I think Zelda may have already been finished. So there's going to be a lot of new LPs coming in at once. People probably want to know what's going to be replacing this LP. As of right now, I'm not sure. One of the LPs that I want to do in the very near future is Black Mesa, which is a recreation of Half-Life 1. And I have some ideas for that. And I don't want to just do it blind. I actually want to play through Half-Life 1 again before I jump into Black Mesa. So that is a possibility. That could be happening very, very soon. The other thing is that Skyrim is, I mean, relatively speaking, is actually getting close to ending as well. We've probably only got another month to 3 months on Skyrim before it's going to be completely finished as well. So, and I know that seems like a long time because even, this LP wasn't even, 3 months long. But after you've been doing an LP that has 200 and something episodes, I mean, you have to kind of understand that 3 months is actually pretty short, all things considered. But 2007, dear God, this game is 6 years old. It's hard to believe that I've avoided this series for so long. And I've always heard the good things. I've always heard, such good things about Assassin's Creed, but I've just never had a chance to play it, and which is a real shame because 3 with the Revolutionary War looks really fun, and also 4 with like the pirate ships, that looks fun too. Whoa, I'm back. What the heck? Why am I back? What's left? That's weird. That's really, really weird. I can use the computers again. Maybe now I'll actually get a chance to look up some stuff. She killed herself. Don't drink it. Okay, we already seen this. The outbox. We already saw that conference room door. Huh. Hi, Warren. The passcode was changed last night. Do you have the new passcode? 1028 19. Okay, 1028 1943. Well, at least I know a door code. There's also a deleted item here. Oh, I love it when they do that. It's a spam email for Viagra or something. Wait, what does he know about? Wait, what's going on? What about Desmond? What the crap? This is new. I don't remember seeing this. Let's go back down. Need intel on DIA event. At least 20 dead in accident. Assume this is site of launch. If not launched, then certainly assembly should try and infiltrate. What is purpose of launch? Low Earth orbit transmitter for artifact. Extension of conditioned response experiments from 5 years ago. If successful, they control everything. What do you mean everything? Our minds. What about Desmond? They're using him to locate another artifact. I've been delaying, but they are close now. Does he know about us? No. Good. Keep it that way for now. Can you send rescue? Wonder why it is everyone laughs at you? I'll let you guess. Let's just say she's probably getting it bigger and better from someone else that isn't you. How can you hope to compete? Rest assured there are some good ways. Click the link to see. Why are all of these... What? No, this doesn't make any sense. All of the letters are capitalized. It says something. We will what? We will be there soon. It says we will be there soon with the capital letters. So Lucy has actually been talking. Lucy is an assassin. That's what I got out of the last thing that she had told me in whenever we were talking. She is actually an assassin, and she's been talking to her friends to get a rescue going, and they sent a secret message. It says we will be there soon. Really weird. I was not even expecting anything after the credits. Well, this certainly changes some things. Perhaps we should check on Warren's computer. Haven't been on here in a while either. What does Warren know that we don't? Hello, Vidic. Let's see here. Inbox. Password. I'll call security for you. Check your email shortly. I don't even know if I need this one. Daily headlines. Hundreds hospitalized in wake of water tampering scandal. Abstergo Holdings stands accused of secretly manipulating its small town's water supply in order to test a synthetic drug referred to internally as new fluoride. Okay. Additional subject. If this kid isn't going to get us what we need, it's time to start looking elsewhere. I've carbon copied David from our acquisitions department. He may be able to provide you with a couple of additional test subjects should Desmond be retired. In case you need reminding, we are running out of time. This crap with the fluoride enchantment is going to put us under a lot of scrutiny. We need to launch on the 21st. If we wait any longer, we risk everything being frozen during the investigation. I have a feeling that none of our friends in D.C. are going to do us any favors on this one. We'll deal with them come election time. We've cleaned up the mess at DIA, but I'm hearing there's some jackass baggage handler trolling news groups and nutjob websites with his tales of mass murder and corporate cover-ups. Where's he even getting his information from? Your report said the project lead killed everyone down there before our cleanup crews arrived. I still don't understand how they managed to botch that so badly. Anyway, we're trying to figure out who the hell he is so we can shut him up, but it's proving difficult. I'm beginning to wonder if he doesn't have help. Seems there are still a couple of those assassin bastards running loose. It only takes one, but you already knew that. Makes me wonder if the fluoride leak was internal after all, and if it was, are we dealing with a whistleblower or something worse? I'm about ready to pull the plug on your Subject 17, so either get me results or get me another person into that animus. I'm Subject 17. Interesting. Also, I missed this one. Let's go down here. As a reminder, blah blah blah. Abstergo did stuff, blah blah blah. Alright, who sent what? This is from Henry to Warren. Guess the shit's really hit the fan this time. Someone managed to leak a bunch of documents on the fluoride enhancement studies, and now the pharmaceutical divisions is under investigation by the feds. They've shut the entire place down. Did you see what was in those reports? What the hell were they thinking? They pretty much poisoned an entire town. Wow. You've been watching the news. Stock is going to take a hit from this for sure. Want to grab lunch today? It's about those idiots in the pills division. We're putting out a press release about the satellite, telling them launch has been delayed until the 21st so that we can make improvements for the coverage area. Some stuff about less dropped calls. For the benefit of our consumers, of course. Let's just make sure you get what you need in time to meet the new launch window. Interesting. Let's go back up, further up here. Mexican president promises better border security, blah, 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 blah. Fighting between the two groups has left 300 dead and nearly 1,000 wounded over the past 6 months. Talks continue regarding aftermath of L11 breakout. Nearly 6 years later, blah, 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 blah. Nothing really important. Let's take a look at the outbox. This is all old. Deleted items. Classified information. We've already seen this one too. Conference room door. We already have this code. Excellent. Interesting. Let's go back down here and read what this says. Okay, so it's just... This is actually, this is from Lucy. And it's on subject number 16. Now, I'm 17, so this is before me. I finished my report on Subject 16. You should take a look when you have some time, as I believe it validates my belief that we need to be treating them with greater care. Failure to do so will only result in further breakdowns. I'll summarize things for now, since I realize you're probably pretty busy. Prolonged exposure to the Animus caused a bleeding effect within Subject 16's genetic structure. The result was a blending of genetic and real-time memory. He became unable to distinguish his own life from those of his ancestors, as witnessed with the incident in his room. I believe this effect is very similar to certain forms of multiple personality and delusional disorders. People who claim to be experiencing past lives or the presence of other minds within their own are quite possibly experiencing a naturally occurring version of this bleeding effect. Though the specific symptoms may vary from subject to subject, the end result is the same. They lose their minds. This is what I believe happened to Subject 16. One of his ancestors seems to have been involved in an important event in the ancient Far East. The wall writing he left us defy any conventional explanation, though I'm not ready to dismiss them just yet. Per your request, I've asked for a linguist and historian to research them further in case there is some significance. I'll let you know if they come back to us with anything. I'll get you a full copy of the report so that you can review my findings when you have the time. I know this is not that important to you, Warren, but it would mean a lot to me if you just take a look and think about it. We don't need to push them so hard. We don't need to kill them. From a purely practical perspective, there's no point in destroying the subjects anyway. Once they're dead, their knowledge is lost to us forever, and we both know how dangerous that can be. That's everything. I have the passcodes now, though. So now I can get into, presumably, the conference room. Let's see if that's where this leads. Oh, I didn't have to write it down anyway. Apparently seeing the email. Good, good. That's good, because making me write down stuff is bad. Never been in this room before. And there's no markings, which means that Subject 16 apparently never made it this far. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the table. What do we have here? Another random computer. Now, this door should have been locked, so they're not going to be expecting me. Project Lead number 9. Why would you leave your computer here? He's got one inbox thing. Analysis. Warren. The others and I have finished reviewing the Animus recordings from Subjects 12 to 16. While the Peace of Eden remains our priority, we must all continue working to locate and understand the remaining artifacts. I'm sure you can understand our reasoning behind this. Although the satellite is intended to accomplish a fair portion of the work for us, we will certainly need to deal with those who are either immune to or protected from its effects. Please take a moment to look over our findings and get back to me with any feedback you may have. I will summarize below. Number 1. Piece of Eden number 3. We applaud your continued efforts to locate an alternate artifact following the loss of number 2 in the DIA satellite accident. We understand Subject 17 is having trouble interfacing with the Animus, leading to delays. As a result, we estimate another 24 hours before your next critical update. In the meantime, we'll prepare an extraction team and set them to standby. We're relying on you to obtain the additional information we require. He knows where the other objects are, even if he doesn't realize it. You must unlock that final memory, or all of this will have been for nothing. The Philadelphia Project. Data provided from Animus Subject 12 indicates that the ship briefly manifested in a future state for approximately 18 minutes. It is unclear whether the timeline is consistent with or parallel to our own. Although we have recovered enough data to reconstruct and repair the original artifact used in the experiment, administration has refused to move forward on the project, citing paradox concerns. Corporate policy remains in place. Any objects found to interfere with or manipulate time must be contained. Artifact will be moved to secure storage. Tunguska incident. We believe to be the direct result of assault by assassins. Research station destroyed, as was artifact. Alternate wave generation devices have been located in storage, but we have insufficient data at the moment to initiate research. The risk of accident is too high. Lineage Discovery and Acquisition Division should attempt to locate descendants of any attack survivors, either assassin or brotherhood, in order to continue research. Resurrecting this particular type of technology will aid us greatly with any holdouts allowing the satellite's activation. We're putting together a team to push research in this area. Grail. We are removing the Grail from our list of objectives. There is insufficient evidence to confirm its existence. Current examination of Subject 17 indicates that aside from the Piece of Eden, all other artifacts related to Christ's figure are literary devices or derived from Piece of Eden and not actual objects. Even if the object is real, its use to us at this stage is negligible. Our resources are better used elsewhere. The Mitchell-Hedges communications. or communicators. Analysis of the objects is complete. The good news is that they work. As a result, we now have a safe and secure communication channel for use after the launch. However, they are severely limited in number, and so we will be providing them only to our most essential facilities. You will obviously retain possession of the one you have. Warren, I cannot stress how important it is that you wrap things up with Subject 17 as soon as possible. We're obviously relieved that you seem to be closing in on this target memory, but you need to step it up. Everything we're working towards depends on your retrieving those locations. Without them, we've got nothing. May the Father of Understanding guide you to success. Alan Rickon. Whew. A lot of heavy stuff right there at the end. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Hopefully I didn't. It's sad, though. Whenever the game ended before the credits, I was okay. And now, after being back here and reading everything, kind of wish I could see Lucy one more time. Thanks for supporting me during this LP, and I'll see you guys for the next one.